Good afternoon, everyone. Casey Babcock. Welcome to Bakersfield College Renegade Virtual Fitness. I'm here with Kelsey to close out our week, finding that vinyasa flow, finishing the week on a positive note. So grab that mat, grab that towel. I'm going to turn it over to Kelsey.
Thanks, Casey. Okay, everyone, we're just going to go ahead and start with opening up our intention today. So, meaning on the back of our mat, either keeping the knees nice and together, or you can space them out and go ahead and extend the hands out into your child's pose, resting the forehead onto the mat, keeping the forearms above the mat, and having the fingers nice and spread out. Inhaling deep and exhaling out through the mouth. Do that a few more times. Inhale and exhale. Calming down the mind and calming down the breath. Inhale and exhale out. One last time. Inhale. Retain that breath and exhale out nice and slow. Go ahead and gently walk yourself back up, bringing the knees together, and we're just gonna do a little bit of warming up stretches. Inhale, sweeping the hands up to the sky, shining the heart, interlacing the fingers, having the two index fingers together and pointing up to the sky, and slightly micro bend the back and micro bend the elbows. Inhaling and exhaling out. Inhale, lengthening and stretching up the arms up to the sky. And exhale, micro bend the back and micro bend the elbows. And go ahead and bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, shining the heart up to the sky, extending out the arms. Inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and gently fold forward onto your mat, bringing the hands and arms above you. Take a few breaths here. Release any tension in the body, especially between the shoulders and the chest. Beautiful. Nice and gentle, slowly come back up into your seated position. And once you come back, lengthening the spine, unlock the fingertips, and we're going to come into all fours. Taking a few cat and cow poses and breaths. Inhaling, arching the spine. Gazing up to the sky. Exhale, round the spine up. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine. And inhale, arching the back. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. Into the body. And coming back to neutral. Go ahead and tuck the toes, pushing back up into your downward facing dog. Walking the dog, pedaling out the calves. And we're going to go ahead and with the right foot, sweeping the right leg up to the sky, pointing up as high as you can, and floating it right in between the hands. And go ahead and extend that leg out. Palms nice and grounded onto the mat, and bending the knee forward. Bending and extending that leg out. Beautiful. And if you like, you can go ahead and come in forward. We're just warming up the hip flexors and the glutes right here. Taking deep breaths as you inhale and exhale out. One last time, extend that leg out and go ahead and drop the left knee down, flatten out the legs and the toes. Go ahead and push the hips back out. And as you exhale, go ahead and flex the foot if you're able to, pointing the toes up to the sky. Breathing in for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down to the mat, tucking the left toes, gently lifting that left knee back, and go ahead and bring the right foot to meet the left into your plank position, pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale out. Inhale, sweeping the left leg up as high as you can, gently floating it in between the hands. Pushing the hips back on the back forward. Bending that left knee, extending back out. Shifting forward, feeling that stretch in the right leg. Extending out, really stretching the left side of the hand. Leg extended out, go ahead and gently drop the right knee. Keep the toes nice and flat. Push the hips back. Keep the toes nice and flexed. Inhale and exhale out for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back forward, tucking the toes, gently lifting that right knee up. Bringing the left foot to meet the right, coming into your plank, pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Letting the head rest, keeping the feet just slightly apart. Trying to push back the heels. You should be gazing either at the back of the knees or the toes. Good, spreading the fingertips. Pushing the hips up as high as you can to the sky. Deep inhales and exhales. And gently walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Salutation. We'll start into a few of our warm-ups. Into our sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat into your plank position. Gently lean forward, taking your chaturanga dandasana, bending the elbows. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, rounding the toes, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Salutation, hands to the side. 2 more rounds. We'll actually go for the full 4. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat. Take your chaturanga dandasana. Pushing up into your downward facing, or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, center. Salutation, hands to the side. Go into our third. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, or jump to the back. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Roll the toes, push it back to downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up to the top. Hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Last round. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step or jump to the back into your downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to the very top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep the hands up to the sky. Hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Beautiful. Get some water if you need to. And we'll go ahead and start into our sun salutation B. Once you're ready, we'll be at the top of our mat. Sweeping the hands back into our chair posture. Tailbone tucking in. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat. Coming into your plank position. Taking your Chaturanga Dandasana, pushing up to your upward facing dog. Rolling the toes back, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweeping the right leg up, floating in between the hands. Left foot comes into a 45-degree angle, sweeping the hands up to the sky into your first warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Come in a little bit deeper, making sure that the right leg is at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, bring the hands back down to your warrior two. Nice and parallel, shoulders away from the ears. Nice and strong here. Gazing at the middle of the fingers. Inhale, exhale, come in a little bit deeper. Bend that knee, ground yourself more. Deep inhales and exhales out. Flipping the top of the right hand up to the sky, floating it above you. Left hand goes onto the back of the leg. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring the right elbow onto that right knee, floating the left arm straight up above you. Into your side angle pose. Make sure you're not bringing all the weight onto your right hand. Inhale and exhale out. And once you're ready, go ahead and bring the right hand grounding onto the bottom part of your mat, bending that right knee still, shooting all your energy through the left side of your arm, getting the most of it, of this pose and all the benefits through this stretch. On your last exhale, go ahead back into your reverse warrior. Windmill the arms, coming back onto your mat, bringing the right foot back, taking your Chaturanga Dandasana, pushing up to your upward facing dog, rolling the toes, pushing back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweeping the left leg up, floating it gently in between the hands. Right foot goes into back into your warrior one. Inhale out. Every inhale and exhale, you want to go ahead a little mat. Left leg is at a 90-degree angle. And on your last two. Beautiful. Find strength, stability all through these poses. And on your the sky floating above you and above you, coming into your side angle pose. And if you feel like a little bit of a challenge, go ahead and bring that left hand down, feeling that stretch, shooting all the energy through the fingertips. Beautiful. Deep inhales and exhales out. Keeping the body nice and engaged. And on your last exhale, come back into your reverse warrior. On your exhale, go ahead and windmill the arms, planting them back to your mat, bringing the left foot to meet the right. Take your chaturanga dandasana, coming over to your upward facing dog. Roll the toes back, pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top, actually. Inhale, halfway lift to the sky, hands to heart center. Samasasiti. Beautiful. Go ahead and do one more round. Inhale, coming into your chair posture, tucking the tailbone in, toes together, knees nice and straight, heart shining forward. Beautiful. On your exhale, go ahead into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Walk of your mat. Beautiful. Taking your chaturanga dandasana all the way up. Go ahead and hand. Nice inhale. Big breaths. Exhale. Come in a little bit deeper. Good. Exhale, come into your warrior two. Making sure that the hips are nice and squared with your mat. Find this balance and stability, shoulders away from the ears. We want less tension in the body. Inhale, sweep, bringing the palm into your reverse warrior. That right hand to your right knee, floating your left hand above you. String all the energy here. Bringing the palm up nice and open to the sky. Maybe even gazing up as well. And as you exhale, coming back into your reverse warrior, floating it above you. And on your exhale, windmill the arms, planting them back onto the ground. Right foot meets the left. Take your vinyasa flow here. Coming up into your upward facing dog, pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweeping the left foot up to the sky, floating it in between the hands, coming back into your warrior one. Hips nice and squared, beautiful. And as you inhale, exhale, bring the hands down nice and parallel. Leg nice and pointed, nice and straight, gazing at the middle tip of your fingers. Inhale, exhale, bend that knee, coming a little bit more deeper, nice and grounded. And exhale, coming into reverse warrior, flipping that left hand above you. Inhale and exhale, bringing that left elbow to the left knee, floating that right hand above you, shooting all the energy through the fingertips. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale and exhaling out wonders for the body as you're floating through these positions. And exhaling, coming back into your reverse warrior. And on your last exhale here, go ahead and windmill the arms, plant the hands to the mat, bring the left foot back, taking your vinyasa flow here. Pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Hands to heart center, Samasasiti. Go ahead and get some water. Shake it off a little bit. And we'll come back and meet at the top of our mat. Back into our chair posture. Feet, toes, big toes together, heels slightly, giving them a little bit of space. And now when we're coming into our chair posture, shooting all the energy through the fingertips, tailbone nice and tucked in, belly button close to the spine. And I want to make sure we're leaving plenty of space from the arms and the ears away from each other. We're not coming in so close. Deep inhales and exhales. Bringing the hands to heart center. Taking a slight twist to the right. Left elbow meets to the right knee. Beautiful. Now here for a little challenge, go ahead and bring the left leg back to the mat. Bending that right knee into a 90-degree angle, taking a gentle twist, gazing up to the sky, really massaging the digestive system here, releasing any toxins out of the body. Beautiful. Gently coming back to your center. Hands are still at the center of your heart, but we're just gonna bring that left foot back to the top. Beautiful. Now inhale, shoot the hands back up into your chair posture. Bringing the hands back to center, gently twisting the right elbow to the left knee. Gazing up. Again, chair posture, or any gentle twist, really massage internally of the body, getting rid of any toxins. And gently inhaling, bringing the right foot back, coming into that twisted crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale out. Last exhale, come in to your neutral position, hands at your center, bringing that right foot back. Hands coming into your chair posture still. Inhale, sweep the hands up, nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Jumping back into plank position. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up to upward facing dog. Pushing it back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now gently walking the toes up to the hands into your forward fold, making plenty of space, probably about 2 fists apart from the feet. Go ahead and wrap the hands behind the calves. Or if it feels a little bit more comfortable, go ahead and grab opposite side of elbows. And go ahead and let the neck relax, sway from side to side into your ragged doll. Stay as long as you like in this position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Or if you want to be in a little bit more of a deeper stretch, wrap the hands behind the calves and try to extend the knees and the legs as much as you can. Bring the nose to the knees. Deep inhales and exhales out. Relax the neck, relax any tension that you're holding on to. Beautiful. We'll stay here for a few breaths. If that's making you feel a little bit more comfortable, letting go of anything that you're holding on, any worries, stress. We're just trying to power through today and through the weekend and being ready for next week. Looking forward towards the good, letting go of the bad and any of the worries. Beautiful. On your last exhale, go ahead and unwind either from grabbing opposite elbows or behind the calves. Inhale, planting the hands down. And we're just going to go ahead and bending the right knee. Go ahead and sweep the right hand above you, keeping the left leg nice and extended out. Beautiful. Should be able to gaze to the top of the fingertips here. And exhale, bring the hand back down nice and gently. Now bending the left knee, sweeping the left hand above you. Keeping that right leg nice and extended. Gorgeous, beautiful. Feeling that stretch here. One side might feel a little bit tighter than the other, and we're just bringing awareness to that. Beautiful. On your last exhale, go ahead and bring it back down. And we're just going to come down to the bottom of the knees. Beautiful. Sitting back, toes nice and tucked. And inhale, rolling the shoulders away, sweeping the hands up. And bringing the hands back down to the side. Go ahead and relax the toes and come into a mini child's pose session right here. Just bringing down the heart rate a little bit. Coming back to your intention. Beautiful. Deep breaths, deep inhales, relaxing the neck, the shoulders. Maybe taking off any pressure in the lower back. Beautiful. Go ahead and walk your hands back to the top. Coming back into our tabletop position. Tucking the toes. Pushing the hips back up. Inhale, sweeping the right leg up above you. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Stacking it on top of the left side of the hips. Opening the right side of the hip flexors. And let's go ahead and take a few circles, either clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever feels comfortable for you, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring it back, bending that knee still and bringing the right knee towards the left or the right wrist and the right or the ankle of the right foot towards the left part of the wrist. Coming into your pigeon posture. Now go ahead and come up onto the fingertips, rolling the shoulders away from the body, pushing the heart up to the sky. Coming in a little bit closer now. If you're still feeling a little bit tense here, go to underneath that right hip. A little bit of stability and balance for getting them out of this posture. bending the elbows, coming onto the forearms, the head, resting the forehead. Full. Taking a few moments, deep breaths, bringing awareness to your body, any tension or tightness that you're feeling. And gently coming back up, tucking the left toes, gently bringing that left knee up from the mat and sweeping that right foot back into your down facing dog. Right leg, and we're going to stack it over the either counterclockwise or clockwise, comfortable for you. And gently floating it above, bringing it into your next pigeon posture here. And now if you're really new to this posture, usually you want to make sure that it's nice and parallel. But if you have never practiced this posture, you want to make sure that you are still nice and comfortable, keeping that left foot nice and flexed, keeping the body nice and engaged. And again, putting a pillow right underneath that left side of the hip. And and letting it know, hey, we're going to come into a deeper stretch here that we're really new to. Into the forearms, rest, letting go of that tension that we're holding on. Inhale and exhale. Welcome that stretch that you're needing. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and coming back up from the forearms. Take that last exhale out, back onto the fingertips. Tucking that right toes, gently lifting that right knee, sweeping that left foot back into your plank position. Push it back into your downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Take a moment here, walk your dog if you need to. Maybe if you want to, maybe spread the feet a little bit farther apart and sway from side to side, rocking the hips. Beautiful. Now go ahead and walk the toes up to the top of the hands, coming back onto the toes and rolling yourself nice and gently onto the ground of your mat. Let's go ahead and scoot to the middle part and rolling one vertebrae at a time and preparing ourselves for our bridge and our wheel pose. I'm bringing the fingertips close to the heels. Inhale, pushing the hips up, maybe even walking the shoulders a little bit farther apart, maybe even interlacing the fingertips and using your shoulders as stability here. Shining the heart up to the sky, lifting up with the glutes, making sure that the toes are nice and parallel. We should not be in a sumo position, pointing them out, but we want to protect the knees and making sure they're nice and straight, looking forward. Inhale and gently exhale, letting go of those fingertips, gently one vertebra at a time. Coming back down. Once your sacrum has hit the mat, gently relax. Now, if you feel comfortable, you can still go ahead and doing your bridge pose. But if you would like to try wheel for the very first time, or if it's in your practice already, go ahead and bring the palms, fingertips pointing down towards the mat. Inhale, making sure that the toes and the feet are nice and parallel and straight. Lift the hips up, push up, find that stability and strength. Gazing at the fingertips. Inhale, and when you exhale out, push forward the chest, extending those toes out. Beautiful. We want to let go of any pressure in the lower back and extending the heart out. When you're ready, go ahead and gently, with your crown coming back down, bend the elbows. Bring the head nice and safe, then the neck, shoulder blades, and slowly and gently bringing the body back down. Once the sacrum meets the mat, bring the hands back to the side. Hug the knees, massage the lower back. Beautiful. Taking a nice and gentle twist, bringing both knees stacked on top of each other towards the left side, gazing over to the right. Gently coming back to neutral. Inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and bring the right side, both knees stacked on top. Gazing over to the left. Beautiful. Last exhale, go ahead and come back to your center. Grabbing your two peace fingers, grab the big toes, or maybe even the soles of the sides of your feet, opening the knees and the hips, coming up into your happy baby posture. Maybe even swaying and rocking from side to side. That feels comfortable for you. Or maybe you want to go ahead and come in a little bit deeper, pushing the knees down. Whatever feels comfortable, whatever it is that you are needing in this moment here. Inhale and exhale out. And once you're ready, go ahead and bring the knees together. Hug the body one more time. Thank yourself for bringing on to new challenges, letting go of that tension that we're holding on to. Inhale and exhale, extend the whole body out. Coming into your final Shavasana posture here. Keeping the palms pointed up to the sky, asking for the universe for all the abundance and gratitude. Guiding your path, trusting your path. Envision where you are at in this moment and what the future can hold more. Inhale and relax, letting go of that tension that we're holding on to. Maybe any confusion or doubts that we're having. Let it all go. Let's bring in some gratitude, compassion, wellness to the body. Gently wiggling the fingertips, wiggling the back, that fluidity back into the body and the wrist. Bend the knees, bring them close, roll to the side, either left or right into your fetal position, using your hand to push yourself up, nice and slow. Swifting the feet into your lotus posture. Inhaling, sweeping the hands up to the sky. Hands coming into heart center. He is the light in you. Hear this beautiful yoga flow today. Namaste.
Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay positive, stay strong, and please join us again on Monday at 12 o'clock. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kelsey.